spills on the floor like honey. I pour my coffee, let the morning breathe. The city hums a tune I almost know. I tie my shoes and step into the leaves. Maybe I don't need to know the way. Maybe the road already knows my name. I'm walking slow into the golden haze. Not every answer fits inside a page, but I am here, and here is all I need. A little light, a little room to breathe. Oh, just a little room to breathe. My notebook holds 100 half-done dreams. I read them like old letters from a friend. A stranger smiled at me on Avenue 9, and somehow it felt like a hopeful sign. Maybe I don't need to rush the tide. Maybe the tide already knows where I ride. I'm walking slow into the golden haze. Not every answer fits inside a page, but I am here, and here is all I need. A little light, a little room to breathe. Oh, just a little room to breathe. And when the clouds roll low and gray, I'll find the gold that hides behind the fade. I'm not afraid of what I cannot see, because the sky keeps finding ways to be free. I'm walking slow into the golden haze. Not every answer fits inside a page, but I am here, and here is all I need. A little light, a little room to breathe. Oh, just a little room. Oh, a little room to breathe. Room to breathe.
Honey on the floor, the curtains barely stir. The clock forgets to rush, and I let it burn. A sparrow on the ledge is telling me its name. I pour the kettle slow and watch the window flame. Nothing has to matter for a little while. I'll just let the morning wear its softest smile. Honey on the floor, light is finding me, pooling in the corners of my ordinary. I don't need the whole sky, just this square of gold, enough to make me feel less afraid of old. Oh, this square of gold. My phone is face down on the unmade sheets. The world can wait out the floor, honey on the floor. Light is finding me, cooling in the corners of my ordinary. I don't need the whole sky, just this square of gold, enough to make me feel less afraid, less cold. I'm less afraid. Oh, just honey on the floor, honey on the floor. Honey on the floor. Avenue 9 on a Tuesday afternoon. A pigeon maps the cracks like it knows where to go. The flower stand is roses wrapped in yesterday's news. And someone left a book outside the second-hand store.
I wasn't looking for anything at all, just passing through the in-between of it all.
But the stranger smiled at Avenue 9 like the sun had asked her to, right on time. And I carried that warmth for the rest of the way. A small, unremarkable, beautiful day. Oh, a beautiful day. The cafe on the corner smelled like rain and a roast. A kid was drawing clouds on a paper bag. I stopped to tie my shoe by the old blue post and caught myself just smiling at a painted flag.
I wasn't chasing anything at all, just letting all the small things break my fall.
But the stranger smiled at Avenue 9 like the sun had asked her to, right on time. And I carried that warmth for the rest of the way. A small, unremarkable, beautiful day. Oh, a beautiful day.
We keep on waiting for the grand arrival, the sign that says today is worth surviving. But grace comes cheap on ordinary streets and borrowed smiles from strangers that we'll never meet.
And the stranger smiled at Avenue 9 like the whole world paused and said, "You're
Doing fine, I carried that warmth all the way back home.
a small, unremarkable,
Beautiful, not alone, oh, not alone.
My notebook has 100 open doors, and half of them lead somewhere I can't name. A sketch of somewhere coastal on page 4. A list of words that never found their frame. But maybe unfinished is just another word for still becoming, still being heard. Half-done dreams on a Tuesday shelf, still more honest than nothing at all. A bridge I started building for myself doesn't need a finish to break my fall. Doesn't need a finish at all. I started learning French in early June. Gave up on page 11, kept the book. A song I wrote at 1:15. Still hums to me whenever I don't look. And maybe incomplete is just the shape of something real that hasn't found its place. Half-done dreams on a Tuesday shelf, still more honest than nothing at all. A bridge I started building for myself doesn't need a finish to break my fall. Oh, doesn't need a finish at all. They say that life rewards the ones who see it through, but I've been saved by maybes more than I ever knew. The half-read books, the trails I never mapped, were still enough to keep me from collapse. Half-done dreams on a Tuesday shelf, they hold me more than I thought they could. Not everything needs finishing itself. Some things just need to be understood. Oh, just be understood. Half done is still something.
I used to race the clock along the shore, like time was something I could outrun clean. But now I leave my shoes beside the door and let the afternoon say what it means. The tide doesn't hurry to the sand, it just arrives exactly where it planned. Slow tide, carry me the long way in. No rush, no race, just where I've always been. The water knows what all the hurry costs. Some things are only found when you are lost. Oh, only found when you are lost. Her hair unstanding still on one thin leg, knows more about the world than I have learned. He doesn't beg the current for a sign, he waits until the silver moment turns. And I am learning how to be the heron, still enough to let the world come near. And slow tide, carry me the long way in. No rush, no race, just where I've always I spent so long mistaking speed for strength and noise for meaning, distance for intent. But standing in the shallows I found that going slow is how you reach the ground. Slow tide carry me the long way in. No rush, no race, I'm finally beginning. The water knows what all the hurrying cost. I'm not behind, I'm not too late, not lost. Oh, I'm not lost. Oh, I was never lost. Slow tide, slow slow
Yes, my way, yeah. I left my watch somewhere between the sheets. The afternoon has swallowed up my plans. The paperback is open at page 3, and I've been reading the same line again. The fan turns slow above my thinking head. A playlist someone made for rainy May. I'm not quite here and not quite gone. Instead, I'm somewhere in the amber of today. On the sill, proof that even I can slow down still. Golden haze wrap around my shoulders, make me feel like nothing's getting older. Dust motes drift like they've got nowhere to be. Golden haze, you feel like home to me. Keep on chasing what I thought I needed, but golden light is always here unguarded. You don't have to earn the afternoon. You don't have to earn the afternoon. You just have to let it find you. Golden haze wrap around my shoulders, make me feel like nothing's getting older. Dust motes drift like they've got nowhere to be. Golden haze, you feel like home to me, like home to me. golden. Left me bare. The words I never learned to say out loud. Find paper like they've always known is there. Maybe sending was never the point. Maybe writing was always the home. Some truths only live in the joint between silence and not being alone. Letters to no one, full of everything. Every fear I folded into neat little wings. I never sent them, but they carried me through every room. I wasn't sure I could breathe. Oh, carried me. Oh, carried me. Dear version of me who got it wrong last June. You did the best you could with what you had. Dear Tuesday morning, thank you for the moon. That somehow made the lonely feel less sad. Maybe no one reads them and that's fine. Maybe they were only meant for mine. Some prayers don't need a destination, just the act of their own creation. Letters to no one, full of everything. Every fear I folded into neat little wings. I never sent them, but they carried me through every room. I wasn't sure I could breathe. Oh, they carried me. Carried me. What if the universe was reading all along? What if the silence was just taking notes? What if every unsent word became a song? And every song became a hand to hold? Letters to no one,
this was all there was. But light has never needed my permission. It slips through every crack because it comes. I keep forgetting what I always knew. That closed is just a door and not the view. The sky finds a way to scream where I am through frosted glass and sit afraid. It doesn't ask if I am ready yet. It just keeps being beautiful. You land, oh, beautiful again. A crack of gold along the rooftop edge, the kind that makes you stop mid-sentence still. I've learned to keep my eyes a little open for light that comes without a show of will. And every time I thought the gray had won, the clouds were just rehearsing for the sun. The sky finds ways to reach where I am through frosted glass and cities full of rain. It doesn't ask if I am ready yet. It just keeps being beautiful again. Oh, beautiful again. Maybe hope was never something you could hold. Maybe it was always something you were shown in the thin blue line above the parking lot. In a way the evening hasn't given up on gold. It hasn't given up. The sky finds ways to reach me where I am through every shade of gray and glass and rain. I don't need to be ready, I don't need to know. I just need to keep my window open. Let it in. Oh, let it in. Oh, just let it in. The sky finds ways. The sky always finds ways. Always. Hey, plans unravel somewhere around noon. A to-do list turned into an afternoon. The window open, curtain doing its slow dance. I gave the day permission to advance. Not everything undone is coming apart. Some things just need to breathe before they start. Maybe just being here. Oh, just being here. You know that feeling when the light goes sideways and everything turns gold without a warning, when nothing's happening but everything's okay, and you think, oh, this is what I was made for. This. Loose ends and lavender fill up the room. The beautiful unfinished afternoon. I used to think I needed to be whole. Now I know the soul lives in the loose ends. Oh, lives in the loose ends. Loose ends and lavender. That's all I am today. And that's okay. Loose ends. Lavender.
I left my careful shoes beside the door and walked out into everything at once. The pavement holds the morning in its pores, the kind of warmth that doesn't need to ask. Something about the ground beneath my skin makes all the noise outside feel less than thin. Like I remembered how to just begin. Barefoot on pavement, I feel everything. Every crack and curve and offering. The city doesn't know my name today. Doesn't know your name. And somehow that's the most free I've felt in weeks. Most free. Oh, most free. The chalk drawing fading in the afternoon. The busker playing something I have no. I dropped a coin and caught his eye and smiled and kept on walking lighter as I go. Not every moment needs to be preserved. Not every good thing needs to be deserved. Sometimes the street just gives what you had earned. Barefoot on pavement, I feel everything. Every crack and curve and offering. The city doesn't know my name today. Doesn't know your name. And somehow that's the most free I've felt in weeks. Most free. So free, so free. I've been so careful for so long, measuring each step before I move. But the pavement doesn't need me to be right. It just needs me to move. Barefoot on pavement, I feel everything. Every beautiful, unnecessary thing. The city doesn't know my name today, and I don't need it to. I'm finally okay.
Unremarkable, divine, oh, unremarkable, divine, oh my, oh my. Coffee and quiet, that's the whole plan, just me. A green that happens before green, a trembling at the edge of being known. The bud that hasn't ended itself a flower is still the bravest thing the branch has shown. I've been lit almost for so long. I thought the almost was the thing gone wrong, but almost means you're still becoming strong. Almost be It's where the bravest versions of us breathe. Oh, believe becoming. Oh, becoming. Everything strips to music box. Hello only. Wordless are vocalists above. Floating impure, no words needed here. The music says what language cannot have. Wordless bloom in the warmest kind of air, more than almost, more than anywhere. The in-between became the place I grew, and almost bloom was always leading to full bloom. Full bloom. Oh, full bloom. Almost bloom, not yet, but nearly, nearly, nearly.
Pocket full of maybe. That's enough to go on. Pocket full of maybe. The road is never really gone. I don't know where this Tuesday leads. I don't know if the risk is right, but maybe has a way of planting seeds in the softest corners of the night. And I've been wrong to need the certain answer before I let myself begin to dance here. Maybe it's the music, I'm the dancer. Pocket full of maybe, I'll take it all. Every open question, every unanswered call. I used to need the map before the road. Now maybe it's the lightest thing I ever carried, ever known, oh, ever known. Or maybe got me on that train last spring. Or maybe kept me up till 2:30. Or maybe was the reason I said yes to everything that brought me here to you. And I've been wrong to trade the open door for something safe that I've seen before. Maybe it's the thing worth living for. Pocket full of maybe, I'll take it all. Every open question, every unanswered call. I used to need the answer before the ask. Now maybe it's enough to take me past everything I feared, every closed door, every closed door. Oh, what if certainty was just a smaller dream? And maybe it was the door to everything. What if all the times I didn't know were just the universe saying, ready, set, go. Pocket full of maybe, I'll take it all. Every beautiful unanswerable call. I don't need the whole sky map to name. I just need enough maybe to not be afraid. Oh, not afraid. Oh, not anymore afraid. almost there. Soft landing, lay down everything I wear. Soft landing, the day is done. Soft landing, I made it, I'm home. I wore the world a little hard today. Smiled through the parts that didn't smile back. But here's the door and here's the familiar dark, and here's the place I don't have to act. There's a kind of grace in coming back too small, in trading all the noise for nothing at all, in letting the evening catch me when I fall. Soft landing on the couch with all my clothes on. Soft landing where the day can just be gone. I don't need to be better than I was, I just need to quiet in the dark, because that's enough, that's always been enough. Oh, enough. I left some things undone out there today. A word unsaid, a moment missed its cue. But home has never asked me to be whole, it just asked me to come back, and I do. There's a kind of strength in the surrender, in choosing soft when everything felt harder, and finally letting evening be my anchor. Soft landing on the floor beside my bed. Soft landing for the weight inside my head. I don't need to fix it all tonight, I just need to let the dark be soft and right. That's enough, that's always been enough. Oh, enough. What if rest was not the prize at the end, but the practice, the beginning, the friend? What if coming home was not giving in, but the bravest thing I've done since the day began? I'm home. Soft landing, I'm already there. Soft landing, I've set down every care. I don't need the morning yet to know that tonight I finally let myself go. That's enough. Oh, that's more than enough. Oh, I am enough. Soft landing. Just soft landing. Oh, silent. That way home is the only way I know. A long way home, where the best things tend to grow. A long way home, let me take the long way home. I missed my stop on purpose, if I'm honest. Stayed on till the city lost its rush. The evening had that soft apologetic light that turns the ordinary into hush. they have things to share, and I have learned to meet them there. Good night, hey sun, through the amber and the blue, through every back road, beautiful and new. I'm not lost, I'm just refusing to be found until I've walked every good thing to the ground, oh, to the ground. Oh, every good thing. A wandering walking dogs of different sizes, a boy who's learning how to ride his bike. The corner store still has its handmade signboard, and someone left sweet olive on the light. There's a version of me that would have hurried, that would have missed the olive and the boy, but I have learned that rushing there is every small and unrepeatable joy. The long way home is through the amber and the blue, through every back road I am finding new. I'm not behind, I'm just taking what is mine, every unhurried, unremarkable divine. Oh, unremarkable divine, oh mine. What if the destination was a trick and home was every step along the way? What if arriving was the thing to skip and walking was the whole point of the day? What if I've been home this whole time, this whole beautiful ordinary time? A long way home is where I learned to see every crack and corner as a part of me. I'm not lost, I never really was. I was just taking the long way because that's where the living was. Oh, that's where the living was. Oh, the long way home. Let me take the long way Stranger's umbrella over my head, stranger's kindness, nothing was said, just the rain in the road, and a weight I no longer had to hold alone. The rain came down on Mulberry and Fifth, I had no cover, just a paper bag. A woman stopped and tilted without asking, and gave me half of everything she had. She didn't know my name or where I'm headed. She didn't need to, kindness doesn't ask. It just arrives like rain in the right moment, and lifts the thing you didn't know was heavy. Stranger's umbrella, stranger's
stood there for a minute, maybe two. She hummed a song I couldn't quite place. Then her bus arrived and off she went, and left me standing in the open space. But something small had shifted in the evening. The rain felt softer somehow after that, like the city had been watching and decided to give me something gentle in return. Stranger's umbrella, stranger's grace, a momentary shelter in a borrowed space. The smallest act can be the biggest thing when you're out in the rain and questioning everything, just everything, oh everything. We talk about connection like it's rare, like it requires a name and history. But grace has always lived in small exchanges, in half an umbrella shared anonymously. And I think the world is kinder than we say when we let it be, when we let it be. Stranger's umbrella over my head, the most beautiful thing that could have happened did in the rain on an ordinary night. Two people under 7 ribs of light, and that was right, oh that was more than right, oh perfectly right. Stranger's umbrella, nothing was said. Thank you. Paper cranes and daydreams on my bedroom floor, 1,000 folded wishes asking nothing more than to exist, than to be. Paper crane and the possibility. I fold them when the world gets hard to read. A square of color, 12 careful creases, each one a hope too soft to say out loud. A wish that lives in folds and paper pieces. They say 1,000 cranes are wishes. I've never counted careful. Maybe the folding was the wish itself, and every crane was just me asking for more. Paper cranes hanging from my ceiling string. Daydreams I was too afraid to sing, but they were here. They held me through the nights. 1,000 quiet, unextinguished lights. Oh, unextinguished. Oh, still burning lights. I found one in a jacket from last year, written on its wing in faded blue. It said, be brave enough to want the thing. I think I wrote it when I thought of you. still folding, still believing something in the quiet act of making space for hope. Some prayers don't need an altar or an answer, just hands that learn to fold instead of cope. Paper cranes hanging from my ceiling string, daydreams finally finding ways to sing. They were real, they carried me this far, 1,000-fold pieces of a star, oh, pieces of a star. Oh, I'm a folded star. What if every wish I ever folded? What if fate is somewhere in the blue? What if all my paper cranes were flying in some sky I never knew? What if hoping was enough? What if hoping was always enough? Paper cranes and daydreams, I believe in every quiet wish I couldn't leave. They held the shape of who I wanted to be, 1,000 paper wings still carrying me. Oh, still carrying me. Oh, carrying me home. Paper cranes and daydreams, still here, still folded, still mine, still mine. Window seat season, watching the world go. Window seat dreaming, letting the outside show me something I couldn't find on my own. Window seat season, I am not alone. November pressed its face against the glass and showed me 20 strangers with their lives. A man who counts his steps like they might last. A girl who texts and laughs and then arrives. I used to wanna be out in the story, but windows have a way of giving glory to the ordinary moving world before me. Window seat season, the world is a film. Every passing stranger is a story brim full of something I will never know. But beautiful the way the rivers flow without needing me to watch, oh, without needing me. Oh, still beautiful. December brought big coats and early dark. The coffee shop filled up with borrowed warmth. I found my name in frost upon the glass and traced it slowly, watching it disperse. And every season teaches something patient, that watching is its own participation. Of stillness is a form of navigation. Window seat season, the world carries on. Every face a universe, every face a song. I'm here inside and they are out in it, and both of us are beautifully lit by the same winter light. Oh, the same pale light. Oh, the same
something growing quietly. Window 6 season, I found myself here in the glass and the gray and the cold of the year. Not outside in the story, not lost in the crowd, but watching the world and feeling allowed to just be the witness. Oh, just be the witness. Oh, witness and bloom. Window seat season, still here, still watching, still mine. Window seat season. Quiet brave, no one saw it. Quiet brave, thought is kind of free. No applause, no witness, no parade. It's quiet brave in the choices that I made. I didn't make the headlines of the day. I didn't climb the mountain anyone could see. But I got up when getting up was hard, and that was brave enough for only me. Nobody handed me a medal for the morning. Nobody cheered when I chose soft over sharp. But I was there, I know what it was costing. And I showed up in it with all my heart. Quiet brave in the kitchen at 6 a.m. Quiet brave when I chose to try again. Nobody needs to know the war I won inside the ordinary under the sun. That's enough, that's the bravest thing. Oh, the bravest thing. I said the harder truth to someone kind. I let the anger go before it burned. I took a longer road inside my mind, and nobody applauded what I learned. But I applaud myself in quiet moments, in the space between the trying and the done. Some battles only you will ever witness, and winning them alone is still a win. Quiet brave in the middle of the night. Quiet brave when I put down what wasn't right. Nobody saw me choose the better thing, but I felt every quiet bell that it rings. That's enough, if I am enough. I am enough. Oh, I am enough. The world of wars, the loud and the declared, the grand gesture, the visible, the known. But I have learned that most of what I've dared was in the quiet corners all alone. And I would do it all again, every silent brave again, because I know now what I'm made of. What I'm made of. Quiet brave, and I finally see every silent
like this, and this is more than fine. Tomorrow tastes exactly like today. Today was mine.
I used to think that tomorrow held the answer. That somewhere past today the good began. But I've been tasting all along without knowing the sweetness was already in my hands.
Every morning that I made it to the window, every cup I held before the world arrived, every quiet brave and every slow tide was me, already beautifully alive. Tomorrow tastes like this, like right now, like the way the evening taught me how to hold the small and call it everything, like barefoot roads and paper crane and wings, like golden haze and room to breathe. Oh, room to breathe. Oh, room to breathe. Oh, this is everything.
I walked a long way home and found it waiting. I sat beside the window in the rain. I wrote the letters nobody was reading, and every one of them kept me sane.
And all the maybes that I kept in pocket, and all the mornings quiet and my own, and all the strangers generous with kindness. We're building something I can call my home. Tomorrow tastes like this, like right here, like the way that almost bloom became clear, like slow tides in Avenue 9, like coffee quiet and windows shine, like every half-done dream I kept. Oh, every dream I kept. Oh, I kept every one. What if I told you